not a
Look
lie.
right there.
It's a setup.
That's not a setup. It's a fucking lie.
And why are you getting loud in my face?
Because I fucking can.
Dude, are you fucking? Are you fucking serious? You better stop.
Hey,
you better stop. You better stop.
Hey, dude. Jordy. Someone take him down. Holy shit.
Get the fuck away from her! Get the fuck away from her! Why are you yelling at me? What the fuck is wrong with you? That's your fucking wife! That's your fucking wife!
Wow, it's beautiful. Hey, babe, can I have a beer?
Of course you can.
Thanks. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you.
I love you too.
You have a good day. It's nice out.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, Broadcast Live with the heart of Europe. The most badass YouTube broadcast and all but on land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. and Shot from the Point. GD behind the glass. Producer
Yo.
extraordinaire. I think I get some interesting. Like I
Cows are coming home.
I initially said, I was like, I don't want to be like one of these lame YouTubers. No, I didn't want to cover this. No, I do. I wasn't going to. I know, like, Kite was yelling at you last night to do it or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to do it this.
Yeah, we had this whole discussion. It was
But
funny because he was like,
I found
is there a show tonight?
I found a reason to do that. I don't know why. I'm a little. I mean, Kite does care, but I'm doing the shit when I want to from now on. I don't.
Yeah,
it's got to be
told
interesting.
Him we're on a schedule now.
We're on a schedule. Yeah.
I said we're not on a schedule now.
You'll never hate me. No.
And he said, "Oh."
I will say this. After this, a lot of LolcowLive fans are going to be. I got to stay on target, otherwise I'll lose my thing. No, I don't worry about it. I know I probably could have made some money, but I had nothing to say. You know, I had nothing to say. Like, what it is, what it is. It's the scene from Sling Blade when Dwight Yoakam is like the bully of the Sling Blade people. And they're making him, it's like, 11 o'clock at night. He's playing his horrible band music. This is Keemstar, by the way. Keemstar really played Dwight Yoakam. And he's making all these people sit there. They have to sit there because maybe he's paying their rent, or maybe he's their friend, or maybe they're just afraid of him. And they're making him listen to this terrible, terrible band. And they don't even play music. Most of the time they they scream at the audience and how ungrateful they are. That's Keemstar. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You remember that scene? That's the best scene in Sling Blade. It's not when he hits him in the head with the Sling Blade. The best thing in Sling Blade is the white trash guy like, oh, shut up. You just sit there and shut up. And the guy next door is yelling, hey, go to bed. It's 11. Go fuck yourself, man. That's the best. And that's what he saw. Now, look, not really into people calling people white trash or anything like that. But that's what it looked like. It looked like a bunch of people that can't even get together and have a good time. And in fairness to them, when every angle of is covered, right, in this backyard where you're supposed to be sitting there having a couple beers, having a good time, right? Like, yeah, of course that's going to create some stress. The entire, like, I know what Keem creates back there is like, nobody actually, this is one thing that is true. Nobody actually knows if they're going to lose their job from week to week. And let me tell you something, that terrifies those two guys. Terrifies them. So he's exploiting them, like quite literally exploiting them, right? Hey, look, they signed up for it, so do I. And they can quit anytime, and I guess Wings is fired now. We'll see how long that lasts. If he loses money, he'll be back lickety-split. Because, by the way, I was there when Boogie got fired, and it was a big scam to try to convince the community to take him back. And Keem's like, I'll make this work. And he did. And more power to him. Great. What have you. All of a sudden, everybody got real self-righteous about, I have somebody in my family that died of cancer. How could dare he say that? Yeah, so does everybody else. Shut the fuck up. So you stick around. We'll go over this play by play. I'm going to say the single most controversial stuff, and I am going to attack not the people that enjoy the show, or just like for the lulz or the way I used to watch Keem's clip channels. I am going to attack the fan base, and you're like, well, that's really bad financial move. This thing's fizzling out. I'm done with it. I can literally say whatever I want about anybody. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I felt about Lolcow, exactly how I feel about some of the people in there. Some of the people are really cool. You know, especially the people that got me the stuff. Did the
Lolcow trading card game.
No, they were nice. And the people that put the dockets together I thought were really nice and always gave their best. Yeah. I generally liked Connor, and I some of the other guys that came in seemed like, I mean, it's run by a psychopath. It's run by a guy with antisocial personality disorder. Like, what do you expect? That was the funny part. And then, like, Keem's right about one thing. I was going to leave until I found out about the Destiny thing. You know, because it's just like one more guy gets fired that did a good job. Like, what do I need this for? You know, I'm not in the same position that Wings and Boogie are. Like, why do I need to put up with this? And I'm going to attack those people that tell me to go back. I'm going to attack those people that tell me I was ungrateful. I'm going to attack those people that say I can't have a vacation. I'm going to attack all of them. I'm going to tell you how I really, really feel about you. And some of the, it's not going to, first of all, it's not going to really matter if I say, look, I'm not talking about you if this, and actually I don't care. Cause like anybody that's ever said that in the past, anybody that's ever said that in the past, they're still going to get lumped in. Somebody's going to call it, I can't believe I really liked you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to tell you how you feel. I'm not talking about all of you, but I know that's not going to matter anyway because you're all stupid. So stick around. Let's go over this thing. My fans will be
Tommy,
there. What?
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make you aware of this. We did go down like 4 minutes ago for a split second, but then the refresh helped. So I don't know if it was on YouTube's side or on your own, but I just wanted to make you aware of that.
We got donos and didn't come through?
No. It was the stream like ended for a second, and then you just had to refresh to get back in. So I don't know if it was on YouTube's end or
probably YouTube's end because I got no drop frames.
I just wanted. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make you aware.
I got no drop frames. So I don't know. Is what it is. Whatever. Let's go over this stupid thing. I guess so. I'm going to say controversial things about the fight. You know, I'm not going to get on the self-righteous bandwagon. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch the thing again.
Stop! What's the point, man?
Hey! That's your fucking wife.
His shirt's ripped.
Go calm down. That's your wife, man. Go.
Okay, buddy.
Ready for some controversy?
Yes.
He didn't do this on purpose. You know how I know? Well, I've been in a hot fight before. I've been hot. I've been affected. He's grabbed from behind, as you can see here. He has no idea who it is. Oh, no! I have a freeze frame of him looking her right in the eyes. And I can understand he'd come away with it. I mean, Tylee came away from it that way. He got grabbed from behind. He did. This is on purpose. No, it isn't. He doesn't realize who it is. He looked her right on the eyes. You know, and you can say that. It's 1/10 of a second. In fact, he starts to push before he looks. He only makes eye contact with her when she's out of his arms and falling to the ground. I don't think he did it on purpose. I don't care. Fuck you. I don't think he's a wife abuser. Fuck you. Yeah, he slapped her in. I don't care. Fuck you. How about that? Oh, he's still wrong. Yeah, sure. They're all wrong. The show's wrong. You're wrong for watching it. It's exploitive. It's pure exploitation. Don't like that's the thing. Lolcow fans are never going to be able to preach to my moral high ground on me. I don't know. Let's get this. They got two guys that are just famous enough, or just talented enough, or just interesting enough to be internet famous. And they also got the other friggin' gene, the Lolcow gene, where they should be nowhere near the internet. Neither of them. They have been picked on for the better part of a decade. Decade. Oh, and one of them, after his camera's all around, freaked the fuck out. Of course they did. That's what you wanted. That's what your membership pays for. That's what you wanted. That's you gonna get all high and mighty now because something happened and poor Kelly hit the ground. Oh, by the way, I want to get this out of the way too. All right. I did think this was a work. Finally, sensible person. No, it's gonna kill my career, Bungus. Whatever's left of it. Here's what I'll tell you about this particular thing. I thought this was work, but there's a couple things when I realized, A, I got a source, right? Unless they've been work, which isn't impossible, it's not a work. A, the way they would have had her hit a something softer than a table.
A mat.
Yeah. Softer.
A couch, something shit like that.
Softer, much softer than a table. Let's see. So it's not worked. So I got the source. What was the other thing we said? What did we figured out? Keem would not have gotten a scar on his neck. There's something there. Yeah, right?
Oh.
And here's the best part. One part. Here's the part that I absolutely know why it's 100% real. 100%. There is no way on God's green earth with the guy that was too paired that wanted to quit over and manipulate over picking the mods in the Reddit would allow himself to be traded as a wife beater. There's no way. No way.
No,
impossible.
There was that and the fact that like you can see Keemstar's hat go off in part of it.
That's it too. And Keemstar is the single most insecure person I've ever met, and that's including teenage girls I've met growing up and afterwards. There's no way he would want to be seen bald. And he's done it before. Yeah, he's done it before on bets, on dares and stuff like that. He absolutely hates that without a doubt. What? When he was calling out Keem's BS for an hour before the fight. So what? Okay, sure. Buddy. And he lost it. The Cyrod Expo was what the LCL should have been. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, like, here's the thing about, like, well, you know, a lot of it's fans' fault too, because, like, the original show was set up for long-form content, right? The problem with long-form content, and this is not Keem's fault, right? This is where I'll give Keem a little credit here. Long-form content happens organically. Keem can't have that. It's got to be the biggest show every week, right? And you know what? That attitude, that sort of Donald Trump type attitude, Vince McMahon type attitude, is what's kept him famous and relevant for all those years. There's no way. But it doesn't work for a podcast, and that's why all his podcasts have failed. He's a YouTuber. He's a video producer. That's what he does. So now a lot of it's work. But I can say this: the pressure's real. They are terrified of losing their job. They are being abused. There's no doubt about it. He just couldn't abuse me, because luckily for me, I'm in a much better position than they are. And then, you know, there's a certain amount of it. It's like not everything's like worth money. Not everything's like I'll be fine when my relevance is totally faded in the last 2 years, and it's almost gone now. I don't care. You're gonna say I'm doing this for the views or doing this for this or that reason. I walked away. But I tell you what, my son will never see me at a party like that. Never. You don't think this is the reason I wouldn't go to Keem's party? You don't think this is the reason more than likely the Nick will ever go up to New York? They'd have me flying back and forth so my kid could watch. Well, I'm embarrassed that my kid found the Turkey Tom baited thing. Bad enough it is. And then, you know, I come to realize that even that stuff, you know, I didn't realize that most of that stuff has a pedo subplot to it. You know what I mean? A lot of the baited stuff. And then Charlie's little fucking stunt that he pulled where this guy came up and made up a story about Clown that Keem used to break up the podcast. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Penguin Zero. Yes, I can criticize him now. I can say, thank you, Charlie, for giving Keemstar a lie built by your Turkish shithead friend to break up the podcast. But you know what? Thank you again, because at least I got away from him. Who would want this? I don't know. So yeah, I guess what? I don't think he did this on purpose. I think he was red hot, didn't know who that was. She came from high. You know, I got in a fight at a Cypress Hill concert, right? And I thought I was swinging on my brother, and somebody grabbed my arm from behind, and I popped him with my elbow, and I turned out it was my best friend, P-Way. So don't tell me this couldn't happen.
Yeah.
It's 1/10 of a second. You're going to say you done better? Was it wrong? Yeah, sure. I'm not going to sit there and say he's anything more than what he sees. Poor Kelly. And by the way, Kelly's a sweetheart, but I'm not going on this thing. Well, Tom, and Kelly said she slipped. That's clearly a lie. Yeah, sure. She's sticking up for a guy. I understand that. Sure. She's lying.
Clowns in chat.
What? Who's in chat?
Clown's in chat. He said, "Wait, your son listened to Baited?"
No, he listened to Turkey Tom's thing. He's old enough now. He's almost, he's turned 9. There you go. He's got his own thing. I fell asleep my phone, and then he started in the bed, and he jumped in the bed, and he started typing away. He went from wrestling clips to that. Yeah. So there you go. God. He's 9 now. You know. He's old. He's as old as most Beta's fans were back then. No, so I think he did it by accident. They could have a really dysfunctional relationship, and maybe could be. I don't know. I don't care. Why do you care? Oh, wait a minute. It gives you a chance to sort of virtue signal and tell absolutely everybody that they're important, sort of like this bimbo does right here when she starts sticking her nose in it. That's my personal favorite. That's your wife! That's your wife! It was totally unnecessary. You had nothing to do with it. You weren't in the room when it happened, but you're just making it worse. Just a shrieking banshee. Oh, you wanted me to go there? You wanted me to hang out with them? By the way, nobody's friends with Keemstar. Not Boogie, not Wings, maybe Kid with Kind of Camera. Nobody is. I wouldn't have been. Nobody likes them. They all hate each other. Why would you want me to go to that? I was perfectly willing to do a job. And, Keem was right to get rid of me in one sense, that it was never going to make as much money for those guys unless it was a fake show. I don't have the talent. I'm not Joe Rogan. I wish I was. I'm not. I did my best. I think I love the Cyrex episode. That's what it was supposed to be, but it turned out to be a lot harder to get that sort of organic Cyrex moment than I initially thought. Hope you liked the episode. I did my best. Right? What is with this thing? Like, that's the thing that gets me about one of these things. Who is that bimbo that comes over to him? Here he is. Xylee is trying to chill the situation out as best as she fucking can, right? Trying to talk him. She's talking to him sternly, which I don't blame him. And you got these shrieking bimbos behind him, right? And she comes in.
The blonde one's Brantley.
That's Brantley?
I don't know who the girl in the way back is, but then the girl up front,
Is that the one that screwed over Evan and Salvo? You think I wanted to go there? Brantley's friend. Brantley seems all right. She seems like a typical Southern broad.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's seen this happen at her own family picnics for war. Yeah, you heard me, Brantley. I don't want to be a part of this. Fuck that. I want to laugh at it. So it's real. Yeah, it's probably. But you think it gets me?
It's Kyrie.
Who's Kyrie? I don't even know who she is.
She's a friend of Brantley's, apparently.
Okay.
So.
Oh, she wanted to get on camera.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that what's her face just like grabs her and gets her out of there. What are you gonna do? He could kill you. He's fat and on he could break your fucking jaw in one swing. What are you doing? Seriously, just making it worse. Xylee, the only one with any brains over there. Yeah, I'm sure Xylee's seen stuff like this growing up too, where she grew up. But
apparently,
what?
Brantley and Keem were supposed to have a threesome with that girl.
Oh, sorry,
Kyrie. Yeah.
No, she can. Yeah, that's the one I'd want. Is the one that wants to get involved. Who's that? Where was this monster? He could have took care of the whole fucking thing. Probably.
I don't know if he was the one who was grabbing onto him.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Oh, I don't know what anybody would ever want to go over there. It's beyond me. Poor Kelly. But you guys wanted this. You want this. You want these guys tortured forever, and then something actually happened. And then you're going to sit there and act like it's the fucking end of the world, and he's a wife abuser and all this stuff, and it's not just a circumstantial thing. You're going to see getting clinked. You go fuck yourself. Ken's a disabled vet. It's not in good health. Well, I don't expect him, DJ Eggpicker, to sacrifice anything for these fucking people. Somebody wrote on Twitter that if they had me there, I would have stuck. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? I would never. I have blood pressure. I have my own fucking problems.
Heart problems.
And then if I saw him picking on me, I probably would have been the one that fucking started swinging if they started to pull that shit on me. Or I just left. I just took a cab. Where's Tommy? Oh no, he's in Newark Airport. Bye. Bye. Going home. Like, who would need this stuff? I'm glad Billy didn't have a heart attack. Yeah, they can't even have fun together. Oh, this is ridiculous if you ask me. Wings of Redemption says he's innocent. Does look bad, but I never went to push her over. I'm sure, Wings. How about that? I believe you. That's going to piss. Yeah, I do. I believe you. How about that? I didn't assault my life. She tripped. She didn't trip. You pushed her. But I absolutely do believe you. And this is this is like the reason. This encapsulates why people like Wings don't belong on the internet. Clearly, she didn't trip. Clearly, there's another reasonable explanation for the whole thing, right? But we got to come up with something. The Boogie does this too, right? He doesn't. She tripped. She tripped on the table from my forward momentum. Yeah, the momentum of being pushed.
The momentum of his arms moving forward.
But I mean, look, he had no idea. Look, you watch this shit in slow motion, all right? All he does is he feels somebody grab. Could be a guy. Could be anybody. Grabs from the side.
That's the Ken guy.
Yeah, that's the Ken guy. Oh, he tries to get in, but he's got his own fucking problems, I guess. Oh, he's trying. Oh, he's trying. Right?
I think he's got something on his arm.
So check this out. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 arms on him. For all you know, it's Ken. Right? He's not looking at her. He's looking at. He's trying. He's red hot. He wants to get at Keem. He doesn't look. In fact, the first time he makes eye contact is when she's down.
Like, there's no saving her from that point.
Oh, she's already down. What is she's over there? Yeah, he's definitely pushed. He looks over. That's we're over here. This is like a tenth of a second. It's less. It literally is because look, it's at second 3, right? Okay, we'll go. So I don't know how much these count for. But okay, this is second 3. Here's another one at second. Two frames at second 3. 3 frames. 4 frames. 5 frames. 6 frames. Okay, 6, 7 frames actually. The second's not done yet. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many frames are in here?
Should be 10.
Yeah, 10 frames per second.
Should be.
Okay. Now, so it's literally less than a second in the time that he pushes her, and you want to tell me he knew? Get the fuck out of here! You didn't convince me of that. I think you're stupid. I think you take the what do they call it? The hate channel seriously. I think you take this shit literally. I think you get fucking scammed by Keemstar. I think you actually think there's some sort of justice going on over there. Yeah, Keem, get him. Here's another thing I noticed, right? And again, I'll still get blamed for it. A lot of the people that I noticed, the one guy that was one of Wings' top haters, especially, he seems more hateful the more the loser. I think there's a big chunk, like, you know what got me into Wings was Nick. Because we like to laugh at the whole situation and people team killing and all that other stuff. And it was hysterical, right?
Yeah.
Nobody actually really gave that much of a fuck about Wings to hate him. But I know there are people right? I know there people are. I don't know, the same people that kept money out of my hand by calling Meta PC. Thanks. Yeah, I owe you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Get money out of my hand because now Meta PC won't touch us. Thanks. And let's see, what was I saying? I lost track of what I was saying. Damn it, help me out.
Fans watching because there's a sense of justice.
Yeah, like you could get some weird sense of justice from this. These guys, Wings is a not very smart working class guy, and most of you guys are too, at that and worse. Yeah, I'm talking about the ones that really fucking hate him. You know why? Because you're looking into a fucking mirror. You're looking into a mirror. And it just makes you feel that much fucking better to see there's somebody that might be worse off than me. Or you're just jealous that, hey, that guy's as dumb as I am and I don't have a platform.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, it's not that great, believe me. Was it Kelly who came up with the defense, the trip? I don't give a fuck. Wings is such a man-child with anger issues, but it's crazy people acting. Yeah, I mean, I have no doubt that Kelly. Yeah, I don't buy that. And if he does, fuck him, put him in jail. I can't believe any of the, they've been calling this guy a pedophile for years. They've been doing, he blew up. Keemstar's constantly, he creates an environment where they don't know if they're going to see their check the next month.
Okay, buddy.
What exactly happened? I'm not terribly sure. It is behind a paywall, but I've been told he was accused of leaking something and they were just picking on him and he just blew up. Name it. They were bullying him. That's what happened. He blew up. He got tired of bullying. He got tired of being bullied. Keemstar stood up thinking he was going to sit down because of his check, and then he blew a gasket. That's what happens when you fuck with people. Fuck around, find out. Well, he found out. Here's another thing that's going to piss off the lolcow crowd. Keem didn't get his ass kicked. He actually showed a lot of restraint. He didn't swing. He said, calm down, calm down, calm down. Keem was not that bad in that situation. I would have stood up and got in his face if he talked to me that way too. Sure. Yeah. But he created the environment. It blew up in his fucking face. And right now he's scheming to get Wings back on. There you go. No, I don't think Keem got his ass kicked. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He defended himself. Keem got his ass kicked. And well, yeah, he did a pretty good job. Keem could have made it 10 times worse and he didn't. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, I'm sure he created the situation, but yeah, he didn't swing. He could have, although the reach on what's his face is quite Wings? Incredible. Yeah. He's got to get through the belly. I don't think he was. I don't think he was scared. I think he was trying. He's like, oh, I think he was like, I think the light went on. Oh, this is getting out of hand.
Write anything what he said.
Go.
Big ups, Jordan.
Chill the fuck out. We're grown ass fucking men and women. Go. This is the second fucking fight today. Go.
Apparently there was another fight. I've been told they're both real. Take that as you will. I still totally could think I'm being had here, but I just don't think he would have never put himself in. Wings revealed that Keem/Mike knew that Becky was coming, and Keem pushed back. It was something. What was it? What was that saying?
So Wings crashed out and kept accusing Keem of faking things and kept calling Keem a liar. I think people were asking what instigated this.
I don't care. I don't care that much. But go ahead.
We sent another donation. Eventually, he got in Keem's face and attacked him. This moment where he pushed Kelly was because Boogie said Wings digs himself into deeper holes, and Wings didn't like what Boogie was saying. Apparently.
Okay. Cool. It's the Lolcow Show, folks.
Thank you for the information, Philip.
Love it or hate it.
Write anything what he said. Big ups, Jordan.
Chill the fuck out. We're grown ass fucking men and women. Go. This is the second fucking fight today. Go.
Oh, that's Keem's girlfriend. Or his fiance.
It's embarrassing.
No, Blondie is, or I can't see. If it's blonde, then it.
Yeah, it sounds like she's right. By the way,
sound like, it sounds like Brantley, yeah.
She's right. Brantley's 100%
She's got
correct.
That raspy-ish voice.
Come hang out. My man, believe it. Thanks.
Yeah, it was Brantley.
She's right. The girl with the black hair is just making it 10 times worse.
Tobacco.
Write anything.
Everybody's fine. No one's seriously hurt. He apologized to me. I accept his apology. And that tells you Keem's going to do what's good for business. He's a McMahon type. This is good for business. Nothing bad here. He's just got to deal with all those jackasses. By the way, he doesn't respect you, by the way. When you're all like crying about, oh, my grandma died of cancer. I've been affected by it. He's fucking laughing at you. And he should have been. You're funny. Everybody's been affected by cancer. Everybody's been affected by domestic violence. Don't fucking act like it never happens. Oh, I've been affected. You don't understand. Fuck you. Hey, buddy. Fuck you in the face. Who cares? You want this shit. And when it gets actually real, you want a virtue signal. Fuck you. You're a loser. There you go. You're a loser.
You're a loser.
Loser. A loser. And I said it right here. You're a loser. You want it, you got it, and when you get it, you don't want it, you want to act like you're above it. Fuck you. Just fucking get it. Stop pretending you don't know anything, you big dummies. The other clip of him pushing his wife resulted in Wings being kicked from Fat Camp. Obviously, that's totally unacceptable. I'm not really sure what's going to happen in the future, but who cares? Wings' reaction is currently on non-paid suspension. Didn't they do this shit with fucking Boogie too?
Boogie, yeah.
From the LolCow universe. Yeah. Jesus, have some beer. Good idea. Good idea. There you go. There you go. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
I know
I appreciate you.
You've been thinking about going out, so.
Yeah, I have one right here. There you go. That's a good sound, isn't it?
There you go.
There you go. I was sitting there from the other night. You know.
Nobody has mentioned that Winterfell. He said, has anyone mentioned that they have all been binge drinking for a week? I don't know about Wings and
That'll happen in a non-white trash party.
Well, I don't think they drink, or at the very least, pretty sure Wings does not drink.
Mm.
So
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't care.
DJ.
I hope they take Wings back. I hope he makes all the money. I hope it's all a bunch of fucking horse shit. But I got to be honest with you. Like, again, it's not everybody I met. It's not going to matter that I said that. It's not like the people to help with the docket, the cool people that I met in the chat. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. I couldn't. I want to yell at him. Look at Vito scumbag. You know what he said? He lectured me. He's like, "You got to be crazy. You've gotten involved with him in the first place, right?" And then he announces Wings being fired, and like Vito goes, "Put me in, coach." Fuck you too, Vito. That's a loving fuck you, though. The fuck yous I'm about to make are not as loving. I got to be honest with you. There is a large portion, not all of them, of the LolcowLive community that I can't stand, and I wouldn't stand next to. I wouldn't party with. I wouldn't have a beer with. I wouldn't want to be around them. Yeah, it's the type of guys that called Meta PC. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around them. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near them. I think they're really like an ass hair off of Cyrex. And let me tell you something. It was the greatest relief of my life when that thing was over. It was fantastic. I am so happy. So happy. Bring Wings on lug phones. We need to save his marriage. Yeah, sure. I'm so happy I was away for it. And I just got it. Me and my wife split the the down payment, and it was perfect. Perfect fucking timing. Perfect timing. Mm-hmm. Right? And it was great. But I couldn't be happier that it was gone. I didn't watch it. I didn't really talk about much. But I get people telling me either the people that wanted me to go back, I appreciate them. But the people that wanted me to go back to that white trash thing we just saw, fuck you. Fuck you. Mm-hmm. Fuck you. There's no amount of money that's worth that. Your career, I get this all the time. Your career would have been fine if you just stayed on. You're probably right. I didn't want it to be fine. Can you believe that? Yeah, I turned down the money. I didn't beg my way back. There's a million things. I'm also crashing out right now. Like, I'm done. I'm totally fine with it. You just wish you were me because you think that you would get on your hands and knees like Boogie and Wings would. I've been there and I've done that. I'm going to start looking at the past couple of years as what my missed opportunities, which there are plenty, right? I'm going to start looking at what I accomplished. I got to be on the Baited podcast. I got to meet all sorts of YouTubers. I'm super proud of some of the people that have come through and had bigger and better and more interesting careers than I did. That came through either through calls or interviews. That I interviewed. I just interviewed. What's it? Call Me Carson before he got Ralph and all that. The Call Me Carson before he got famous. Turkey Tom used to call in here when he was fucking like 16 years old. Scarce. The Scarce interview was amazing. I got to meet Lord Rush. I got to meet Dankula in his office in Glasgow. I built a really cool arcade. I never got the big time. I never made the big money. It's coming to an end now. I couldn't be fucking prouder, and I can't be happier that I'm gone from LolcowLive. I can't be happier that I was involved with that shit. That doesn't mean I hate everybody over there. I love fucking Billy and I love Wings, but I mean it's not fun. It's not fun. And
Siley.
I love Siley. I love Siley to death. I called her to see if she was okay. She okay. Oh man.
Siley here. Two things. Oh, sorry.
What's that? Go ahead.
Sorry, Doug. So two things. Grace just sent us a donation asking, hey Tommy, I'm invading Fat Camp, less than 5 hours away in the RV. Do you have a message you'd like me to forward to Boogie and /Joaquin?
No. I don't care what you say. I don't hate them. You do. You're doing this for money. You want to build yourself. I've already done this. I wouldn't want to be in your position either, Grace. I wouldn't want to be going there. I don't want to be like I don't want anything to do with it. I just want to get my stupid job. And I was thinking about this. Most soldiers have lost, whether they've seen combat or not, have shorter lifespans on average. I probably got 25 years left on this earth. Do you think I really give a shit about this 10-year spot where I did this? And I'm going to look back on it was the worst time of my life, or I became irrelevant or lost clout or what have you. Fuck that shit. I'm going to look at it as the best way possible. And I'm going to be totally glad that I wasn't involved with that. That's why I love that tweet so much. This could have been you. That's right. It wasn't me. It's them. You want to go over there? Do what you want.
And then the second thing is this tweet that you've got on screen right now is referring to a second clip of Wings. I have sent you that clip if you want to take a look at it.
A second clip. Somebody said something about doxing in the chat. If there's people getting doxed in the chat, would you ever do another podcast? I guess, sure. Sure. You know. Why not? Why not? But as long as it didn't interfere with my work, like whatever my schedule is, sure. Yeah, why not? I'm not going to leave the internet. I've still done this, probably done this much or so much, but it's just like, it's time for it to end. And I'm only doing, I'm doing it because I saw a list of the members and I feel like I owe them something, right? I don't think, no, I'm not touching that one. I got a sort of a like a list of people, and I'll just perform for them. I'll perform for the people that actually go to Kick, which is like 10. It's great, believe me. I got to do LolcowLive. That was fun for a while until Keem started interfering with it. I got to do Baited. That was like amazing. I got to flirt with stars, and I'm not that talented. But if you wanted me to go back to that maliciously because you wanted me to end up in that white trash situation, man, I hate your guts. If you wanted me to go back because you liked me and liked what I brought, well, I love you. You're awesome. But if you just wanted me to if you wanted me to get ripped off not once but twice by this guy's ripped me off for money. He's gonna rip them off as soon as he can too, because if he breaks up there, he's gonna withhold all the money from them. He's a crook. He's always been a crook. I knew when I got involved in the second time that he's a crook, and I knew that he tried to take the money in me, and I just knew how to handle it better the second time around. And by the way, if you like that stuff, go ahead, fucking watch it. I'm not guilting you. I'm talking about all the hate I received. I'm talking about the people that wanted me to do that shit. I'm talking about, I don't want anything. I want to laugh at Wings and Boogie. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I really don't. And if you do, fuck you. You're as cold as ice, and fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. If you call them meta PCs, fuck you. If you actually hate this person, fuck you. But if it's just like, hey, they're offering up them being clowns and you're just there to laugh, well, I'll laugh along with you. But anything outside of that, hate your guts. Hate your guts. Every part about you. This is, by the way, normally, this is career suicide what I'm doing right now. But I don't care that much. That's it. And don't sit there, I'm doing this for views or anything, because I knew this was going to get more views than I usually get, right? I fucking walked away from that. By the way, I never got fired from Baited. I walked away. There's some things I won't do for money. And there's some things that Boogie and Wings will do for money. And they'll get in bed with the worst fucking guy. And then bad things happen. Shocking. Poor Kelly. It's a bad place with bad people. Whatever. I'll take calls. Fuck it. You get on my nerves and hanging up on you, though.
No, you gotta nuke him.
I don't nuke him. Just hang up. I'm not going to give you that much fun.
Damn.
Yeah, it's refreshing for somebody to speak facts. I actually hope they review this over there. Because I told you about Tommy. He's no fucking good. Good. Show everybody. It's not going to matter. Because they don't care if I grow or not anymore. But if I do, that'd be great. When I joined that thing, all I ever wanted to do was get them going, wind them up. But there is a whole week between, there's 7 days between the time I wind them up to when I see them next. And I don't fuck with them during the week, right? Now there's cameras and they're there for a couple of days getting fucked up. Now, on top of everybody calling him a pedo, they're going to call him a wife abuser. They're not going to give him any kind of
11-hour streams and shit.
Yeah, of course something happened. It would happen to the best people.
We do have a Grace story.
You'll put it in the docket, yeah. Yeah, here's put the docket. Tommy thinks that you have developed a white trash extravaganza, which is symbolized best in the film Sling Blade, when in the back of Dwight Yoakam's house, He sits there and yells at everybody to listen to his stupid fucking band. And everybody's got to, nobody wants to be there, but they have to be there. That's what Keemstar is. There you go. That's the best scene in the fucking movie, if you ask me. Just a white trash extravaganza, a bunch of degenerates. And half of them don't even want to be there. They have to because the guy's either paying rent for them or they're afraid of him. It's great. That's exactly what was going on there. You want me to be a part of that? Fuck you. Die. Fuck you. Hop in the Discord. If you want no calls? Okay, let's see.
We've got Grace Thorpe in waiting. Yeah.
What do you want?
Hi, Tommy.
What do you want? Well, I'm not in a good mood. I quit smoking and vaping today, and I don't want to fucking eat bullshit. Go.
All right. Well, first of all, I wanted to say I think you're right about Wings. I think it was a setup, and I think it was fucking awful.
I didn't say it was a setup. I didn't say it was a setup. I said it was just a bad idea.
Well, I mean, the environment that he's creating, that Keem's creating there, is way.
Are you kidding me? Are you going there now? You're going to meet them now, and you're going to sit there and stand on your fucking high horse about like what they're doing a bad thing? You're all willing to get into that toxic environment. What are you sitting there? You're gonna virtue signal on something you're gonna do?
I'm not virtue signaling.
Yeah, you are.
He wants wild content. He's pushing mentally ill people to freak out.
Yeah.
In one way or another. I mean, I'm not saying he wants it to happen necessarily, but
he
knows
does.
It's good for views. Dude, we weren't invited. You don't get it.
Oh, you're gonna crash it.
Yeah. And by the way, I just want to say to you, since you're not in a good mood, all right, let's go there. You're not, Mr. Tommy C is not in a good mood, by the way. You are such a coper, dude. I don't care. Why you title your stream LolcowLive?
For money. For money. See, that's the thing about me, Grace. I don't have to put on a fucking act like you. I'm literally in it for the money. Got it? I am in it to serve the people that are in memberships. I don't got to fucking fake fucking my dad. I don't got to do anything of the sort. I could just go on there and everybody knows where I am. They know I'm a YouTuber for money. They know I'm not going to sit there and bullshit them. They know I'm willing to commit career suicide, if there is such a fucking thing, for money. I'm here for the money. That's it. That's what I'm doing here. I like Jeannie, I like my fans, and that's it. No YouTuber's willing to say that, but I will.
Can I respond?
I guess if you want.
I'm glad to know that you don't fake fucking your dad. I assume that implies that you just actually do fuck him. So good to know. You shit on what my point to you is. You're constantly saying I don't care. Just admit, dude, you do care.
About
You're
what?
Invested. You are
no, I wasn't. Well, you know what? I'll tell you how much I don't care. I'll tell you. All right, I'll prove it. Hey, you Bimbo. Listen up. You're right. I don't care. Whatever you think. That's fine. Go do what you got to do.
I'm just gonna make 5,000 streams about LolcowLive.
No, I'm not. I bet I make less than you bimbo. I bet I do a stream tomorrow. I bet I'll watch. I'll prove it. I'll do a stream tomorrow to 100 people. I will do a stream tomorrow to 100 people and have no issue with it whatsoever. I walked away from the money. You're walking toward. I walked away from the money. You walk towards the money. So you can't lecture me, sweetheart.
Well, I thought you were all about the money. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
No. It makes perfect sense. There is some things I know it makes perfect sense. There's some things I'm willing to do for money. Talk about LolCow and laugh at this whole situation and tell people I don't give a shit. And there's some things I'm not. And going on a white trash bender, drinking bender is not one of them.
You have a persona which is like, I don't care, I don't give a shit. Why don't you just admit you do give a shit? You care about money.
Give a shit about what? No, I don't, because I got another job now. Really? I'm not even bullshitting you.
You said you're doing no, dude. You are coping. You just said I'm doing this for the money. Then I say, okay, so at least admit you care about the money. And you say,
oh no, money on the table. Yeah, money on the table. But all right, but I care about the money. I don't care. I'm not invested. Like, what are you talking? Well, I don't want to sit there and try to prove to you that I'm not invested in it. You know what I did this for? Because I want to. I'll tell you the truth, Trent. I want to piss off all the people that have been telling me to go back there. I want to piss off all the LolcowLive fans as I possibly can that weren't cool to me, and I want to take their money. Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care about the drama. Grace,
No,
Grace, if I cared, Grace, listen, if I cared, I would have put you on last week. If I cared, I would have done your stupid podcast. If I cared, I would have gotten on or you with whatever you did with Rich. I didn't do any of that. I turned you down.
Listen, you didn't see the money in it. You didn't see the
No. But there's some things I won't. No, but you're right. No, you're wrong. There's some things I won't do for money. I won't dox Rich. It's a perfect example. I won't do that. I won't be in a white trash fucking party. I won't do that. But I will. But what I will do for money is flip it on. And yesterday, here's another thing. I could have streamed yesterday and I didn't. But yeah,
dude, my point. We both were a part of this universe, right?
No, you are.
I'm gonna go fuck with them. This is exactly my point. I'm saying I'm gonna go fuck with them IRL. You're saying I'm fucking with them remotely.
Okay.
And grifting off their viewership. But like, whenever I come talk to you or anybody else who's like been kicked out of the universe or whatever, you always got to distance yourself and say like, no, I don't care. You care, but I don't care. Why don't you just admit we all care? We all want to get the W here because these people fucking suck and it's ridiculous how much money they're making and the awful abusive environment they've created. And
I don't care. I don't care about I can honestly. You know what? You might have got me. I might concede here. There's some truth in what you're saying. Right. But I got to be honest with you. At least that's the only time I've ever heard you be totally honest. Yeah, I'll take the money from this. But I think my whole point is there's some things I won't do. But you're right. You kind of got me. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. Okay, fair enough. We're doing the same thing, just a different way. Okay. I could do that.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay.
I
concede.
I always feel like you're just like stiff arming me, and I'm like, dude, I'm coming at it from the same place as you. Like,
okay.
I make money.
But you have a whole act behind you. Like, it's come on, man. When you do what you've been doing, it's tough to take you to believe you. But not all right. I detected some truth in what you were saying. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you got me. Fair enough.
Wait, what are you talking about? What I've been doing?
Come on. The thing with your dad is such fake crap. I mean, it's tough to take you seriously. And then you do. Yes, you do. You have this whole Andy Kaufman thing. Where you flip it back and on and off. Come on. If I'm gonna be honest and concede to your criticism, you got to be honest with me. That's why nobody fucking wants to deal with you.
Nobody brought up having sex with anyone's father except you. You confirmed that you don't fake it. You actually do it in real life.
Yes, No, come on. You know what? My audience isn't going to believe that. You've been teasing that for like 2-3 years ago. That was your whole bit. And now you're flipping the Andy Kaufman. And no, you. Like my fucking 5-year-old son. No, you, Dad.
Dude, I appreciate. No, dude, I'll take it as a compliment from you that you think that was all a bit I did for views.
Oh, so you really did him?
Say that, that's
you really did your dad?
It was just trolls who spread that rumor.
You helped you fed into it though. You both fed into it. I don't believe you did. You fed into it.
Point I made it a joke. At a certain point I make it a joke.
Yeah, but I mean if you do that. All right. Fair enough.
Trolls are asking it.
Fair enough.
Come on.
Well, you love teasing. I don't believe that you did any of that stuff, but I do. You know what? You're kind of right. You got me. I don't care what you do, Grace. Do whatever you want. Stop doxing people, though.
No.
How about that?
No. Now
Wait.
You're reverting to this. I don't
Wait.
Oh no.
You don't care whenever you.
Hold up. Oh, you think?
Oh no, we got Ben.
I think your daughter did.
You think we doxed Rich?
Yeah.
No. That's not true.
Wait,
Rich
what?
said that he's been doxed, and that's how we can get his address.
Oh, give me a break. It's such a cop-out.
How did we dox?
What are you talking about? I never posted his address. I never said anything about it.
Whatever. You guys nuts. Whatever. You know what, dude? You know what? You're right. I really whatever. Do what you want. Do whatever you want. I'm not going on any. I'm not going on any. No, you win. I'm conceding because I don't want to talk to either of you anymore. You're right. You got me. You got me. I don't want to be a part of your. I don't want to be a part of the LolcowLive. I don't want to be a part of the LolcowLive whining universe. I just want to point out just how fucked up it is, in my opinion. That's it. And I don't want to join you in that. You
are the number one lolcow whiner, Tommy.
No, I'm not.
Lolcow whiner.
How many streams do I have on it? Well, let's do this right now. Okay. Well, come on, hold on a second. Oh, okay, come on.
Wow, and you.
I don't get the most views. I don't think I'm getting as many views as you do. What are you talking about? My channel's dead, dude. I'm serious. Here, let's go look at it
You're
now.
not saying you're the most successful one. You're the biggest one.
No.
The biggest one.
How could it be the biggest and the most successful? And not the most successful. All right, like.
You do the most
Got the most clout.
No, I don't.
You do the most whining, but you don't succeed. See, if you're gonna
That
go
doesn't
at
make any
someone,
sense.
If you're gonna get payback.
I mean, I'm looking at this on that. Like, if you look at the screen, I'm gonna fucking make you look at like my fucking lookout stuff is months apart. 10 months, 9 months, 1 year, 6 months. Get the fuck out of here. 1 year, 8 months. I mean, what are you, nuts? Here's one that's 3 months ago. That's the latest one. Who are you kidding?
Tommy, can you not admit there's a little bit of irony in saying I don't want to be a part of the lolcow whining universe when you're the
I don't want to be a part of your lolcow whining. I want the money to myself. How's that make you feel? I don't want you. I don't want to share it with you. How about that? When I feel when I want to say every 3 months from now, when I want to whine about lolcow every 3 months. No, I don't want to be a part of whatever it is you're doing. I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
I don't even hate you. I don't even hate you. Well, because it was funny. I'm here to entertain. I got fucking 400 people in here. Be grateful I had you on. You're welcome. I don't want to do. I don't because this is on my terms. I don't want to do anything on your guys' terms. And you know what? I don't hate either of you.
Nobody's inviting you to anything. You're declining an invitation that was not offered.
No, I'm talking about in the future. I don't want you to get any idea that I'm going to join you in the future. I've turned you down in the past, so don't act like you haven't asked me.
I'm not here to ask you to join me.
Okay. I'm sure you did. I don't hate you for it. I just don't want anything to do with it. And I don't want you to get the idea. Well, hold on a second. I don't want you both to get the idea just because I'm doing this now. It means I'm going to join you. I'm not doing it. Do what you got to do.
What is with you with being so fucking fancy? What makes you so fancy?
I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. The same reason. I tell you what. For the same reason, I wouldn't want to go to Keemstar's house for his fucking. I just don't want to be around it. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, Dad. Turn Grace up. I don't want to. No. All right. You sit there and sing. You keep on saying that I'm turning down an invitation I ever got, but every time I say no, it's not like okay, fine, goodbye. You don't do that. You're still here too.
Well, I'm here to have a conversation.
About what? It's over, Grace. It's over. It's over. I even conceded to you. You're right. You can't have it both ways. That's it. We're good.
What's over?
This conversation, this dumb conversation that give me a 1 in the chat if you want me to blow these two up. Watch this. Watch this. We'll give you a 1 in the chat if you want me to.
Chat, please tell me what to do. I can't handle a conversation with a girl.
I don't want. It's not that. Yeah, I'm gonna blow you both.
You're asking your dad.
You want to be blown? Do you want to be blown, Dad? Here you go. All right. Goodbye.
You got a choice now. I wonder what choice you're gonna
Keaton,
make. No!
Keaton, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hey.
Keaton.
This is already a better conversation than with that bimbo.
Type read greatness.
Huh?
The read greatness.
Yes, exactly.
Type it on YouTube and go to his channel.
Okay. Is that all?
It's the weed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you ever get blown up before? Yeah.
Don't ask his thoughts about Grace.
Yeah, she desperately wants me to do something with her and her father. She desperately wants that. Who's she fucking kidding? It's just like me crying to I don't give a fuck. You know what? I want revenge. Revenge all not even Keem. I want revenge on all the people that wanted me.
That's a setup.
That's not a setup. It's a fucking lie.
Why are you gonna?
I want revenge on people that wanted me to do that. I take it as an insult to my intelligence. 7 months ago, my lookouts are months apart, and the last one was with Grace. So whatever. You're doing good things over there, Grace. Ultima, what do you want?
I wanted to say that I always thought that the worst part about LolcowLive was always Keemstar, because he never made it. It could never be natural. It always had to be a show, like you said.
Because he's a YouTuber, not a podcaster.
Yeah, like imagine if you brought in like a whole bunch of other weirdos. Like if you brought in like fucking Patrick S. Tomlin.
Did I tell you? Didn't I? Like I don't know. I don't know how much you listen to me. Did I tell you that was near impossible? We couldn't get guests.
Yeah,
we couldn't get guests. Well, and then another thing is when everybody called Meta PCs, that scared the rest of them away.
Okay, buddy.
So anybody good we could have bat on, or any like actual lolcow that wanted. The only one who was dumb enough was fucking Cyrax, and look at him.
Yeah, like I imagine you couldn't actually.
I had big YouTubers that were interested in what I was doing that fucking shut me down when I was sure they would come down. Big fucking YouTubers, and they're like, "Sorry, Tommy, good luck with that." And I was like, I had a guy that would have been perfect, and was interested. Couldn't wait for the whole thing to start, and turned me down.
Yeah, it's also because there's also like a whole bunch of YouTubers, not YouTubers, I suppose synonymous, but lolcows who are
Well, nobody wants anything to do with that mess if they're a serious person, and that's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yeah, and like Patrick is like, for example, this Patrick guy, he thinks he's like the greatest like sci-fi writer, but he's just some idiot.
Who's that?
Leftist.
Who's that?
He's this wannabe science fiction writer. He's like a big leftist, even though he claims he's.
What does that have to do with lolcow?
I don't know. Like, it would have been funny to see him.
What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Leftist YouTube. I don't want to talk about politics. Fuck it. But, I mean, I have to admit, Grace has a fucking point. I don't care that much. I don't care. I am doing this from... What? What's the matter?
We dropped numbers live. You're now at 52.5 instead of 0.6.
I'm not... What I dropped... What'd you say?
Your sub count. Your sub count was at 52.6. Now it's at 52.5.
We dropped.
You dropped numbers live. Yeah.
Good. Let's put this. I'll put this right on.
Weeding them out.
I don't weeding them out. I don't care if they come back or not. It hasn't shown up here yet. 30 days and it hasn't shown up. What's the live counter?
It must have just happened because if you check your YouTube channel right now, it's at 0.5.
Yeah, I don't like. Good. Goodbye. It's all right. I don't care. Here's the funny thing. If I have a stream, if I have a stream and it's like people want to come in, whether they hate me or not, they're going to come in.
Okay, buddy.
There you go. Sorry, Timon. I got off topic. You're right. Thanks for the call. Who else is coming? Is that JS?
OG Zeus guy is the next. One.
OG
and then
Zeus
it would
guy.
be,
OG Zeus guy. You're on the air. Where's the? What happened to the thing you could watch the live view count? I don't know what happened to that.
I don't know.
They changed everything in Social Blade. What happened?
Oh, rest in peace, OG Zeus guy.
All right. Put JSK in there. JSK on there.
Yo.
Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah, did you see the second video of Wings that people were talking about?
Yeah, saw it. He like slapped her.
No, he Oh yeah.
Yeah. I saw it. He slapped her.
One where they were in the car.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't understand, like, maybe that's just me, but how is that abuse? Like, maybe I just missaw the video, but...
Oh, you should be hitting your wife, I suppose, but I'm not saying it's abuse.
Oh,
so
I don't
know why you're asking me. I don't know why you're asking me. No.
Like, it didn't look like he was hitting her, though. It looked like he was, like...
Trying to get her attention? I don't know. That's how it'd be turned in. That's what it's going to be turned into. I mean, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's the fan base. That's, he signed up for that. That's what you're going to get. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna be relieved as I was.
Yeah.
When he gets out. I mean, it's not like
I don't know. Sorry, go on.
Where's the live counter on this fucking thing? Whatever happened to the live counter? They get rid of it? He's just moving her arm. I don't know if he is or not. I'm not gonna sit there and say he's a wife beater. Genie, now I had Tommy C too. Thanks for the 10 pounds.
Yeah, we met the goal. So.
Oh, we hit the goal? Oh, okay. We'll put another goal in.
Yeah.
Goal in. We hit the goal. Oh, it's crazy. That's great. Start another goal. I'll hate you two again. How about that? There you go.
Right, well, that's all I had. That's all I had. So.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't know if it's abuse. I'm not a fucking doctor, but you know who else isn't a doctor? All the goddamn LolcowLive fans and all the people with their hate channels that are either. No, Jesus Christ. All right, man. Thanks for calling.
All right. Yep.
You shouldn't put your hands on your wife, though. Sit there and sign off on that. OG Zeus, guys, your last chance.
All right, sorry. My fucking Discord's a piece of shit.
What's up?
Amen to that.
Tommy, real subscriber count? Hold on a second. I think I get the real.
Oh God, there's echo.
All right, there's echo.
Oh, that's because of me. Sorry.
Turn off the stream, yeah.
There's a real-time subscriber.
So LolcowLive fucking died whenever they lost their dedicated laugh track. That's pretty much all I have to say.
All right, that's okay. Hey, it's okay if you watch it too, but just don't tell me to go back.
Well, no, it was actual good content. Like, it was actually good whenever it had an actual like it was just a podcast, and then they completely fucked it with this stupid fucking scripting shit.
Well, I tell you what, fucked it.
Now,
we got 100,000 first, and then Keen freaked out and started doing live throw, which probably screwed us up in the algorithm first off, and then second, just confused the shit out of everybody. So, like, Keen told me it was going to be on me and what have you, and the problem is Keen's a bigger internet celebrity than I am, and it just threw everything fucking off.
Yeah.
He never should have hired me to begin with. He wanted his cake and eat it too. He wanted nothing to do with it and everything to do with it at the same time.
His fucking ego is too high to even let anyone control anything without him.
I mean, you know what he told me from the Destiny stream? That I was going to take it over completely. And I think what he was going to do is probably say, yeah, you guys screwed it up. And then he never really actually left. So he wants nothing to do with it and everything to do with it at the exact same time. And you can always blame everybody else and threaten their job. I just wasn't willing to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's like, now you got people who are like, oh, Wings is abusing her. And it's like,
whatever.
How do you, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. But yeah, that's all I have.
It's just ridiculous. That's all it is. Thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, peace.
Whatever you want. You're turning something down that I didn't invite you for. And then I'm like, okay, fine, you're right, go. And they didn't go, did they? They still wanted to bullshit with me. Call in. Wings did this to himself. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, sure.
Come one, come all.
I'm sure he did. What do I care? I'm just going to sit there and piss on all the people who have been driving me nuts for a month. Whatever. I laugh when Xylee said that Keen was taking his money and buying an island. He doesn't have that kind of money. In the last 5 minutes, he'd be bored. Yeah, sure. Actually, I talked to her. She was pretty shook up by the whole thing. You know that?
Yeah.
I was surprised. I figured that happens every week at her house.
Fuck her.
Yeah, I know.
No, she's got.
I love her to death. She knows that.
Oh,
Lynn, go ahead.
Yeah. So when is Wings coming on LolcowLive?
What? I don't fucking know.
When is Wing coming up?
As soon as they can resell it, because they're going to use this. This is a big thing. This is as big as a Destiny thing, and they're just going to get it until they slowly bring it back. That's what they're going to do. Well, you know what? I hope they do. How about that? We'll have to make tons and tons and tons and tons.
No, I like I wrote. I think you should bring Wings on love phones. Now's the chance.
No, first of all, you won't. No, I haven't talked to Wings once since he left. Actually, Boogie tried to contact me at Christmas.
That doesn't surprise me.
Boogie tried to contact me at Christmas, but I ignored it.
That somehow also does not surprise me.
Yeah. I would have said Merry Christmas to Wings, but whatever.
Yeah, but that's the thing with Wings. But he's Wings, I guess.
Can't help
being Wings.
No, can't help being Wings. Danny, right? LolcowLive.
Other question. So, when is Baited coming back? Huh?
Fuck you. How about you fucking die in a fire, you prick you? Bye. Another thing I want to. Another thing. She's right. I'm whining for the money. And I wanted to use this platform to tell people what I thought. What I actually think of some of the LolcowLive fans. Not all of them, obviously. But that's never going to matter, as I said before. Some of them really, disgust the shit out of me. Really gross me out. Super gross me out. Going after fucking going after the meta PC things is like, wow, man, this isn't going to last. Yeah, they took money out of my pocket. And like, it's not like the end of the fucking world because I'll survive. But it's just like, wow. It's like, I thought you wanted like, I really had a total, in fairness to Boogie Wings, I had a total misconception of what they put up with. I actually believe that most of it was their fault. And there was just a handful of complete nut jobs. No, it was worse than that. They were right. They were right. You know, they were right. I mean, this is a group of people that traced down a guy that made a claim about wings, or a claim that his grandmother supposedly said to him. And then when he was pushed on it, he completely backed off. It was a pretty heavy claim, too, let me tell you. It's like, wow, man, they're willing to do that. They're willing to entertain that. I had some guy call in there and try to push that shit on me.
We got another caller in the book.
Hello. I hate you all.
Winterfell. Nah.
Winterfell.
Winterfell.
What does that remind me of? Winterfell, you're on the air. Winterfell.
You just need to unmute your mic. There we go.
Degeneracy.
Hey, Tommy. Just wanted to let you know I agree with everything you're saying. And you left that show. It's been a total shit fuck. And you were the best part of it.
It got better without. I'm going to disagree with you. I think it got better without me. I think it always should have been a fake show. Always.
Dude, it was all fake.
Yeah.
When you were on, it was just a couple guys doing a podcast, and it was entertaining. And then Keem was going to leave, and you guys were going to run it together. And now it's boring. It's obvious what's happening. But the whales keep paying them. They're making tons of money on this shit, and it's unwatchable.
Lord Rush, I told you that Wings had the worst trolls on the internet. You're right. I was wrong about a lot of things. A lot of things, guys. A lot of things. At Limaya, so hate all you want, but they actually make money, unlike Tommy C. Yeah, that's right. That's good. I'm glad they make money. I just think it sucks.
Well, anyway, that's all I got. Just want to let you know you're the fucking man. I appreciate your service, and I wish you well on your journey, sir.
All right, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. For the first time in history, our numbers went up after phone calls. In history. I got some fans. I'm not discouraging anybody. I'm not discouraging anybody from watching that show. I know that's like against the YouTube rules, but that's not why I'm doing it. I don't care. Just enjoy the fucking show. I'm venting. I am venting.
You're getting it all out.
I'm getting it out.
Therapy session right now.
I'm getting vented. They're sitting there sitting around a fat farm camp, picking on those guys for years, don't know. And then I mean, I'm looking at, like, I don't know. This doesn't look like a guy. This is a guy, you know, I'm sorry. This doesn't really look like a guy that doesn't feel bad about what he did. You know? And he was out of line. There's no doubt about it. And so was that bimbo that ran over there. It's just crap. That's all. I'll take calls, but I've pretty much said everything I wanted to say.
I'll bring it up. I'll bring up the link a couple more times. But I don't know. I think we've had a decent amount of callers.
And we're going to do the lamest fucking stream tomorrow to get like 100 viewers.
Yes.
Watch some fucking video or something. Vented podcast went, yeah, I'm venting. It's definitely scripted. Now, you know why it's not scripted, Danny? I said it before, because ain't no way Wings would have put himself in that position. He's like, wait a minute, I come out of this looking like a wife beater? Get the fuck out of here. He would never done it. Never in a million years. That's the one, it's not, that part wasn't scripted. Daisy stream tomorrow. Oh, God, it'd be funny. Yeah. No,
oh my God.
I'll do a shot from the point and get low views. How about that? No, I'm picking off the money. There you go. People want to hear what I had to say about it. If people came in here to find out how I felt about it, I told you. There's a good portion, not the people that were cool to me in the Discord, not the people that did the dockets. They were always, for the most part, pretty cool to me. Not the people I got to hang with or played video games with or played what do you call it with. They were great. But there was a portion that I absolutely loathed. When I stayed up late night and took everybody's questions and everybody's complaints, and there was more complaints than there was love right? And I said, guys, I'm going to hear you out. Start writing everything down, going over, telling you what was possible and why it wasn't possible. And then at the end of that, some bimbo yells at me, why do we have to build your show for you? And they were complaining that nobody was communicating with them. And I sat down on the ground and I communicated with them, went over everything, took on all comers, and then that wasn't good enough. No, I'm not going to miss those people at all. Goodbye. Ugh, goodbye. Review Trump USSR. That's it. They weren't joking when they said the worst podcast in the world. Yeah, but it's not a podcast. It's a YouTube channel. Just fucking enjoy it for what it is. I think, I'll say this again, I've said this 100 times. They got, one in the chat if I'm right. When I left, they got more viewership, correct? 2 of them wrong. It wasn't like baited situation where just never the same. Okay, yeah, 1. Okay. Then it was the right move. It was the right move. That's business. That's something I can deal with. That's something I can like. Now, ripping me off and not paying me for the work I did do, that's horse shit. But, the good LolcowLive fans held his feet to the fire. The ones that are pieces of shit told me to fucking tell me that I stole money from Keem. Those are the ones I want to just perish in flames, get hit by trains.
Burn at stake.
You burn at the stake. Black cancer. They're the ones that wanted me to do that. The ones that want to be on and do that. Really the worst. Die.
Have real cancer this time.
The ones that stuck up for me and said, pay that man his money because I have a job and I take vacations. And I think that's fucked up that you don't pay a guy for his word and try to weasel your way out of it. And they're the best. They're awesome. Right? I don't even think they cared and they didn't transition the shot from the point. That don't bother me a fucking one bit. Right? Some of them did. Some of them didn't. But the ones that were go in there, get fucking scammed, get fucked with, turn yourself into a LolcowLive yourself. Yeah, fuck all of you. Fuck all of you. The ones that
scammed Keem, how dare you?
Yeah, you scammed Keem. Fuck you, man. I did the best I could, and I'll tell you what. I'll fully admit, I wasn't good enough to hold that thing up myself, and I'm okay with that. It's not cope. Is it cope? Is it how I cope?
No.
Cope doesn't mean what it really. Cope just means making excuses now. It doesn't even mean what it actually means.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I feel.
I think the official Kevin Blanco has it down. Tommy stole Keem's money to buy more arcade machines.
That's pretty much it. Well, I got 2 back there since I moved here. I don't have any more room. I actually might have a little room in the back by the poster. That's what it was. Stole his money. Yeah, if you actually believe that shit, fucking die, dude. I don't care what happens. You're the worst. Right? You're not. You don't make money anymore. You're right. Not as much as I used to. You could have stayed there and what have you. Yeah, and turned into that. Not me. Asher's says, I like Asher's. He has created a nifty little microcosms of shows that fed off each other. Yeah, good for him. Yeah, I don't begrudge Keem for that. But I'm not going to sit there and he wanted me to sign that fucking thing because he wanted me to become a liar. He wanted me to become a paid liar. I resent that. It's because they spend their self-respect for views. Yeah. Well, Ben Master, I don't really have a problem that people that don't have who is that guy made up tons and tons of money that had no self-respect? The guy that ate himself and then lost all that weight.
Mikado Avocado.
Yeah, I think that guy's fucking talented. I think he's fucking smart. He humiliated himself for views, right? I don't get it, but don't make me pretend that it's anything other than what it appears to be. Fuck that shit. That's all. I'd say start your own fat camp over there. I should. For myself, I should stop being fat my own. That'd be
Just
fun.
do streams of you at the gym.
I don't want to be streamed. IRL streaming always seems so awful to me. I don't want to have IRL streams.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't go to the gym yesterday or the day after we were drinking. Oh, God. Let's talk about something else real quick.
Okay.
Put a 1 if you know who Hax is from the Smash community.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently he just passed away. Anybody know about that? Anybody want to call in about that? I'm sort of interested.
Let's get your takes on it.
Yeah, some of you Mad Max. Well, all right? How about this? Do you remember the guy that Technicals was pushing to write a completely unhinged, unfactual, and mentally ill piece about this other Smash player called Leffen? Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what it was, but we do know this. Hacks, I guess a couple months ago, walked in front of a train. He survived it. And then he wrote on the 18th of March that he can't stand being in the community anymore. Then he got posts. I guess his family got a hold of his Twitter asking for money. He was on a ventilator, and now he has passed. I was just wondering if you guys knew about this. And I find this fascinating because that piece of shit fucking, I'm not blaming him for this. I just think he's a piece of shit. That piece of shit Technicals was pushing our community at the time to get on board with these videos that he was making on Leffen, where he compared him literally to Hitler and made all sorts of like unhinged shit about this guy Leffen, who most of the stuff that happened like 10 years ago when Leffen was a teenager and a complete crap bag, right? And then, like, I guess Technicals wanted to just pretend that it was and it was obviously the rants of a mentally ill person. And I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if this was by his own hand or something else happened. I can only assume. And that was kind of the first vibe from Technicals that we all got, that there was just something fucking wrong. He just wanted us, like, he wanted to be on our crew so we could root for his bullshit. And the Hacks video is bullshit, but it wasn't the typical type of bullshit that we're used to dealing with, where somebody was just lying and making a hit piece about somebody else. No, they weren't. It was just like the ramblings of somebody who was seriously mentally ill. And believe me, I laughed at it. Absolutely thought it was fucking funny. And then I realized after a while that they were encouraging this guy to make more of these videos on Leffen. By the way, that got him taking like the whole narrative over there is like the Smash community killed Hacks. That's what it's gonna be because they didn't let him back in the community. Let me tell you something. The Smash community would have been irresponsible if they let Hacks back in with all the crazy shit that was in these videos. They would have been out of their minds to let this. If they'd let this guy in and he'd have done something, that would have been all their asses, deservedly so. And considering the fact that he eventually stepped in front of a train, unfortunately, that proved their point. So I just find it funny that people in Technicals community were encouraging this guy to continue to make these videos, which had the effect of never allowing him back in the Smash community, right? And they were just helping along with his mental illness. So now he said he couldn't stand not being in there, and they could not let him back. And all his friends encouraged him to make these crazy fucking videos, said they were legit, said they were done. And it was just like, if you ever go watch evidence.zip. Go look what they were encouraging this poor kid to make. And now he's dead. So if you want a drama, I'm not going to cover it. And before you go running in Technical saying I'm blaming for his death, no, I'm not. I think that guy would have probably ended up in a similar situation, regardless of what video game you follow, or regardless whether you made this thing or not. I just think it's funny that we all hated Leffen so much that we encouraged him to do it. And then you wanted Nick and Augie and all these guys to hop along like we're just mindless morons that couldn't look at this thing and say, hey, this is crazy. While Technicals pretended it wasn't anything other than that. There was like a drama video. So it's really, really sad. So I don't know how those guys can sleep at night. I'll be honest with you. What?
Two things. One, somebody wants to know what football jersey you've got on.
The new Bayern Munich one.
All right. Second
Harry
one
Kane.
was
Harry Kane, baby.
Second one was somebody was in waiting to call, but they're not there anymore.
So.
Of course, Danny.
I don't know what happened. Well, my camera's not working up there.
Oh no! Oh no. Oh no.
Let's see. Device not available. Oh, I guess it must have freaked out or something. I don't know.
Nah, it's Tommy being a boomer. Don't worry.
Me being a boomer.
Yeah, it
I'm trying to
is.
freeze it. No, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, there's something wrong with the camera up there. The device is not connected. Whatever. Who cares? But it's Harry King.
Oh, there we go.
Who's that? Who's that?
Real dad hours.
Real dad hours. What do you need? Real dad hours.
You
all right? There we go. There we go.
What's up?
All right. So I followed the Melee community for a long time, and the whole hacks thing. You're absolutely spot on. It was definitely when I look back at it, a lot of mental health shit going on with hacks there. But to be fair to
I want to
him,
be like I want to make it this abundantly clear because I'm going to say that they're going to say that I blamed those people in technicals for his death. No, I think there's probably nothing that they could have done. I'm mad at that particular crew and that community for encouraging them to continue to make the Leffen videos when they were clearly unhinged on the surface. I just want to make that clear. Now go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and for completely different reasons, Leffen is an asshole in his own right.
Sure.
Like if you look into him, he got banned in his own country's local Smash community, just for being a toxic person, and it definitely didn't help.
Yeah, but now he's pushing 30. Yeah. Now he's pushing 30.
Oh,
what the fuck? A lot of this shit happened when he was a teenager. Who cares? Yeah, he's like a bad guy. He's like a total virtue signaling wokester. But you know what? He's not Adolf Hitler. He's not a murderer. He's not running a cult. Right. He's just an asshole. That's it. And that's not what the hacks videos are about. The hacks videos are about him being a threat to society. I'm not exaggerating. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen it. Funny thing about Leffen, I find, is he tries to get into other game communities and he sucks at them and he just seeds so hard, cokes so hard.
But they should make a video about that. Not that he's a cult leader. Not that he's akin to Charlie Manson. And then they had all those guys that know better, encouraging him to continue to make those videos because he believed in his heart of hearts, if he made the right video, they would let him back in the Smash community. And they were never going to let him back in unless he probably went through.
Technical himself.
What's that?
Yeah,
I think so.
Technicals himself, he's got some weird, you look at, people talk about him, apparently his brother was in the Smash community and got into some weird shit, so a lot of people think he might just be, covering or trying to obfuscate or distract attention so people stop talking about whatever his brother did. I forget the details here.
I don't know. I don't care about his brother. His brother's not of interest to me. Yeah. But he definitely wanted the rest of us to look at this mindless ramblings of a mentally, it's really sad, a mentally ill person that desperately needed help, and he wanted me, Augie, and Nick to pretend it was anything other than that he got Leffen this time. And meanwhile, Leffen is just laughing at all this shit. Leffen's this is crazy. This is beyond, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Yeah,
that guy was a psycho. That guy was nuts. He didn't care. That guy had no moral compass. He tried to get a guy that was he even said it. Somebody said to him, "Can you get 0 off?" And he wrote, "No, I don't know if I could do that. It's a little more than I could handle." Right? Yeah. And then he said to himself, "You know what? Let's do it." Who cares if he's right or wrong?
I like hearing the perspective of somebody who's not in the community or hasn't followed it. It's kind of an outside perspective. And I mean, you're right on a lot of things. And it when you're in the middle of it, it gets crazy. But now that everything's kind of said and done, you're actually how I learned that Hacks is dead. So that was an interesting.
Well, I'll tell you something else. I'll tell you something else that's pretty odd. It's never going to be explained like the way I said it. That community is going to put pressure and sit there and say that the fucking Smash community that wouldn't allow him to join the tournaments killed Hacks. That's the next move. And these guys will shamelessly go along with it, even though there's no truth to it. And they were absolutely right to keep him away, to keep their tournament safe. That guy was a danger. The way that guy spoke, if you're sitting there really believing that Leffen's Hitler, then you know what? Nothing's off the fucking table. And I'm not calling somebody's political views. He believed it. Go listen to evidence.zip. It's that unhinged. I'm not exaggerating. It's that unhinged.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it. He was not well in the slightest.
And
it's so odd.
And they made the right decision for the safety of their tournaments to keep that guy away. The right decision.
Yeah.
The responsible
I'm just like,
decision. You know?
What is it about the Smash community that gets so fucking crazy? You don't see this in Street Fighter. You don't see this in any of these other ones. I mean, Guilty Gear's full of fucking gooners, you know, but what are you going to do about that? But, like, you see, like, Tekken, all that shit.
Yeah.
They don't have nearly as much drama. And I'm like, to this level, to this extreme. And I just wonder, I mean,
there's one thing.
Technical, like, the failed player and he just wants to start drama or what?
Oh, I think Techno is just a nut. You know, he's just a team sports nut. I like really crazy guy. You know,
I used to watch him, and then just over time, it's like, all right, buddy, like take off the facade. Like he's like, oh, I'm an investigator, and it's like, oh, all right, buddy, I think you're just bitter.
I'm gonna make you think. I think Techno was one of the most talented guys I've ever spoken to. He was iDubbbz level, but he was completely he was mind fucked by that community. He could have been if he didn't try to use the rest of us that kind of discovered him and got his stuff out there. If he didn't use the rest of us to try to push his weird agenda against Leffen and then having that blow up the way it did. I mean, I don't know if they should have brought up his brother and all that other shit. I'm not going to relitigate that thing. But I think he could have parlayed drama to something even more interesting. He was that talented. But he's just a fucking weirdo at the end of the day.
Yeah, Tommy. Hey, I just wanted to stop in and chat because this is one of the topics that you cover that I actually know some stuff about. You know, shout out to my goat HBox for winning Genesis. Like
I like Hungry Box.
Got it.
I like Hungry Box. I love that video Lemonade made about him. It was great. I love Hungry Box.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Hungry Box is great. Shout out Hungry Box. Shout out my goat. But that's all I wanted to say, man.
Take care, brother. Thanks for the call, man. You know what those two. I think I don't know. Could you consider Street Fighter anime? I guess it is too. Street Fighter isn't as weird for some reason. I think the more anime tones it is, the more likely you're going to attract degenerates. So yeah. What's up? How are you? Huh?
Did someone say degenerates?
Yes.
Pretty topic for the LolcowLive community. Am I right?
Yeah, I know. It sucks. I don't know. I
Yeah.
really got a different view on video games and all this shit than I did fucking 10 years ago.
I missed out on the 2K24 or 25 conversation last time. I got off before then, but who's your main?
I haven't played any online, so I don't really have one.
Oh.
If I did, I'd probably take an S tier player if I was going. Who's an S tier player?
You caught me because I don't look at tier lists either. I
wouldn't go in there.
I'm a big Undertaker fan, so
tier.
I'm playing.
Well, yeah, but if I was going to play online, I'm playing all different characters. You know, my kid played tier list, WWE 2K25. We'll look at it together. Here's a tier list. No, I got to make a tier list. I don't want to make one. I want to know what yours is. I don't know what any of these tier lists. Let's go to a video for a tier list. What the fuck is this? There's all sorts of stuff going on here that I don't understand. Soundtrack tier list? I don't know. What's the chat say? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
It was much easier when Brock Lesnar was in the game because I could just assume every year that he was one of the best ones.
There is some rumors that Lesnar there is some rumors that Lesnar's going to try to weasel his way back in the WWF, so maybe he'll get in there. I don't know.
Oh man,
I heard some rumors that they're going to try to bring him back. I don't know how they can.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just know he was fun to play.
I don't care either. You know, supposedly him and Vince were passing a girl back and forth backstage. I don't know if any of it's true or not.
A different shade of the pearl clutching that the LolcowLive community's been doing.
Yeah.
Different shade.
What do you mean?
Know.
What different? What other shade? Roman Reigns is OP?
No, they're passing the videos of a girl back and forth. Oh no, like how dare they?
I don't know. I just wanted to tell you all what I thought. If everybody wasn't just like so fucking breathless about, calling wings. I'll tell you what I just wanted to say what I thought of the whole fucking thing, and it's dumb. The whole thing's dumb.
Yeah.
Here's what it is. It's just a money-making operation, exploiting two guys that have had downswings in their career. And then when that boils to a boiling point, we're all supposed to be fucking outraged. Well, guess what? I'm not. There you go. Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you later, Toaster. Thanks for the call. I think I want to call it tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
Those Patreons.
Thank you guys for all your support. I think I should read the tenors out there.
Read the donos too.
Yeah, I'll read the 10. I'll read everybody that gave the all 10s. Lawson Gaming is being late, a part of the script. It's too funny. Finally, a sensible person. Bungus, thanks so much. It was Kelly who came up with the defense that she tripped to protect them. Wings is a man-child with anger issues. Yeah, fair enough. But it's crazy people are acting like he beats her behind closed doors. Yeah, this is where I'm from. That's demonic. What the fuck? I can't even see.
Demonic Abyss.
Demonic Abyss. Yeah, Demonic Abyss. Philip Carroll with $10. Thanks so much. Wings revealed that Keem/Mike knew that Becky was coming, and Keem pushed back, so Wings crashed out and kept accusing Keem of faking things and kept them. I don't know anything about that, but thanks so much, Philip. Eventually, he got in Keem's face and attacked him. The moment where he pushed Kelly was because Boogie said Wings digs himself into deeper holes, and Wings didn't like what Boogie was saying. Well, Boogie wasn't wrong. He has, let's see, has he mentioned they've been binge drinking all week? Yeah, it's a healthy environment. Thorpe TV, hey, Tommy, I'm invading oh, fucking cares. Been working hard or hardly working. AMAC, working hard. I thank you, DN.
For the goal.
On the goal. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Fungus, Grace should keep her dad's redacted in her. Shut up, Fungus. I'm not reading that. Now I hate Tommy C. Two things. That was Leo. I'm not reading that. Subs. It looks like I missed the whole show. Sorry. Stay awesome. Thanks so much. UC Alico. Shout out to Beta Pop. Fuck you.
I don't know if we got any super berries or not the super berries.
We got plenty. We got plenty. I'm very happy. Thank you so much. I
was talking about Streamlabs.
I'm doing Pats. No. You only get guaranteed. You only get guaranteed readings if you do the Patreon.
Bitch.
Let's see, Space 2003.
Space Cat 2003.
Space Cat 2000. Yeah, one at a time. I can't do two things at once. You should know that. I'm a man.
One. I know, but and I'm trying to tell you something. But then
but you did like I'm doing something else, and you're telling me that what else I'm doing. I can't do two things at once. So exactly, you prove my point.
Well, then you need to. I
don't do that.
What I'm hearing.
Don't do that.
Nope.
Bitch.
Brady, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
I need to be in charge. Getting subs.
No, you can't interrupt me when I'm in the middle of. I can't do it. I'm too stupid. Right? I'm okay. Outback, Mexican B, Billion Bones. Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash, G-Man, Little Manly, Nesquik, Not Your Typical on Panic Pun, Taylor D, Tommy C's Cat, Trippy Savage, Winter, Gaming, Genie, and Picklington. Listen to your boss. Go fuck.
Nah, titties for the win.
Titties for the win. Now I'm going to go off and sexually harass you.
Oh, no.
You can make a fucking video
on
it.
No.
Give it to the LolcowLive fans.
There we go. Yeah, exposing Tommy C.
Yeah.
I'll do an interview with Grace just for you.
You bitch. You better not. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Take care. Bye.